Hello, the 31st here, how's it going? Welcome back to another character design analysis. Today, Piers and Raihan, the baddest boys in all of Galar. Piers is a punk rock rebel with a secret heart of gold. And as usual, we'll start with the template. We have the league logo and the sports company logo, his dark type gym logo, his sponsor, the Spikemuth Chamber of Commerce, his gym leader glove, which is brown for some reason, and you'll notice that he has no Dynamax band, and he also doesn't have a cool nickname like all the other gym leaders. And finally, here's the number 601, which in Japanese can be read as bad. And bad is definitely the vibe that Piers gives off. But if I had to describe him in one word, it would be spiky. His design is of course inspired by the British punk movement of the 1970s and 80s. He has big, spiky, claw-like hair, which is most likely dyed to resemble his partner Obstagoon. He is covered in loads of studs and spikes, metal chains, necklaces and bracelets, which are all very common punk and emo accessories. He has a crop top leather jacket, these big boots with skulls on them, and even the gym uniform itself has loads of spikes within its design. The uniform is black and pink because it's the dark type gym. However, you notice that all the optional clothing that he's wearing is actually white, including the MJ glove on his left hand. And if you know anything about the basics of character design, you'll know that white equals good guys. Piers is one of my favourite characters in Sword and Shield because he is one of the nicest and most helpful people that we meet on our journey. He steps up during the climax of the story to help us stop Chairman Rose, and in the post-game he takes the time to accompany us to every location to stop the rampaging royals. Not only that, but he is the one who actually caught Marnie's starter Pokemon, Morpeko, and he did this to cheer her up because she was feeling down. While he might come off as rude and intimidating, he is the most thoughtful trainer in Galar. When Rose originally established the modern gym system, he wanted Piers to move his gym to a location with a power spot because Dynamaxing is the big draw in Galar. However, Piers didn't want to abandon his home and instead opted to be the only gym leader not to use Dynamax Pokemon. Unfortunately, this decision led to far less fans coming to watch, and as a result, the town has started to fall into ruin. A tragedy for which Piers blames himself. It's one of the reasons why Piers' gym battles are concerts. He is the attraction, trying to bring in more fans his own way. And this led to the formation of a small, die-hard group of fanatics who we know as Team Yell. At this point, I think it's a good idea to circle back to the sponsor, the Spikemuth Chamber of Commerce, and what are likely the inspirations for this part of the game. It seems to me that this town and gym leader are made to represent a period of economic depression and civil unrest in the north of England during the 70s and 80s. Towns like Sheffield, the Steel City, where the people's livelihoods were taken from them, their government betrayed them, and their city fell into ruin. And what Rose did was in many ways very similar. He abandoned the people of Spikemuth and let the town crumble when he easily could have helped them. All because Piers rejected his offer. Regardless of what you think of the story, Rose was always the real villain. Or maybe it was capitalism, I don't know. Their logo is a Clink Cog, a steel Pokemon. Piers wears lots of metal accessories, and he's also a punk rocker. The punk scene exploded in places like Sheffield during this time, as a rebel spirit filled the hearts of the youth who were going to be pushed around by their government no longer. I read a cool little article on that, I'll leave it down below. Unrelated, but I like how they spelled Spikemuth. In England, we have places like this. And while it's spelled mouth, we say muth. For example, Portsmouth or Plymouth. And I kind of like how they sort of just cut out the middleman in this game and just spelled it the way we say it. I sort of like to imagine there was an American at Nintendo who was basically just like, all this mouth stuff, I can't, it's too confusing, I don't like it, get rid of it, just call it muth. I can't read any of this shit. What else? The league card of him where he is younger, he's just in his gym challenge outfit, but he does still have the dark badge, the dark logo on that gym outfit. So maybe he was already a gym trainer or, in some way tied to the gym at that point. The gym logo itself is something I can't really figure out. I don't know what it's meant to be. If it's a mouth or a claw or a pincer, or if it's a tick, because he's a good boy. His voice in Twilight Wings is amazing. And lastly, just a little fun fact. Apparently his theme, his song in the game, has remixed parts of N's theme and the Team Rocket hideout music all mixed into it. So next, the last gym leader, both in this series and in the games. Raihan, the tamer of dragons. I actually have no clue how to say his name. I call him Raihan. I've heard people call him Raihan and other things, but he's Pokemon's first E-boy, always taking selfies for his many followers. He's also pretty unique as he's only the second gym to use double battles. Right, so the template. League logo, sports logo, Dynamax band and gym leader glove. The dragon gym logo is a sort of dragon coat of arms. It even has a banner. It's all very royal, which makes sense because, he lives in a castle. And his sponsor is Macrocosmos Bank, the most capitalist thing in all of capitalism. And finally, he has the number 241, which in Japanese can be read as powerful. And that's exactly what he is. He is the strongest gym leader and the master of weather. He proclaimed himself as Leon's rival despite being 0-10 against him, but he has KO'd more of Leon's Pokemon than anyone else, so to be fair, it's not a bad claim. While I find his design a lot less layered than a lot of the other gym leaders, it is probably the outfit that I would most like to have in real life. He has a dragon hoodie, counter-shaded underbelly, dragon moustache, a big toothy mouth. It's great. It's like is it a Bape hoodie? I'm not cool. I don't know fashion. It's all in orange and purple because apparently those are dragon colours. He has earrings, a bandana because again, he's cool. His hair is dragon again, and he's always on his phone taking selfies. He originally started taking the pictures so he would never forget the feelings of losing to Leon, but eventually it just became a lifestyle, probably because he loses so often. And underneath the hoodie, he just wears the regular dragon gym outfit. Now there is a startling similarity between the outfit of Raihan and Lance, the Dragon Elite Four champion of Kanto, Johto-ish areas. And in the anime, it was actually revealed that this is because Lance based his outfit off the Dragon-type gym outfit, which is very interesting. It means at some point, Lance was probably in Galar, or Raihan or a previous Dragon gym leader travelled to Johto Kanto and impressed Lance. And I'm sure it would be a very interesting thing for Lance to have been in Galar, especially seeing all the different dragon types they have there, and it makes you wonder why he wouldn't have used one. If he knows that they're out there, maybe he has to contractually use Pokemon from the region he's in. Right, thank you very much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, there are plenty more of these on the channel. There's a whole playlist of character design analysis videos, and there'll be some linked throughout the video and on the end card. Please watch them if you enjoyed, and leave comments. Please like and subscribe. And let me know who else you'd like me to do a character design analysis for. The only other plans I have is I'm going to revisit Marnie and Bede, whatever the fuck his name is, with their new gym outfit designs. And beyond that, I've got no clue. So if you do have any ideas of anyone you'd like me to do this for, I'm more than happy to do that. This series has really been an eye-opener for me, and I've really enjoyed looking at this because it's shown me just how well thought out a lot of these designs are, and how complex and interconnected the world of Galar was designed to be. Alright, I'm fucking bye.